I'm so sorry, Hugh, again the same problem with this idiot cell phone. Yes, I was telling you before that if I the sorcery didn't effect, and again the same thing would have happened. Yes, the same thing. Um, According to my opinion, I believe that it's from my DNA, my nature, like this. But I wasn't lucky to make a relationship with a man. Was in my destiny. Sometimes it's written, yes, for some reasons, yes, the karma, the destiny. Do you know why now a metaphysical inspiration came to my mind? I will be explaining you why I was unlucky and I never made relationship with a man because the karma, the universe, the space, all the galaxies, the astrology, yes, Mr. Halji, the cards, the tarot cards, the Jesus Christ, all the great saints in God's kingdom, the same God, the God, Holy Spirit, all these things, they knew that Michalis who will come in my life, yes. One day in the future, yes, Hugh Jackman is my karma, is my sexual relationship, yes. This is the reason because if I would have made sexual relationship with a man from my past, and if I would, and if this relationship would have continued until right now. Hold on to close my computer because it's making noise and it exasperates me. Yes, it's my nerves. Yes, and you know now the laptops. I was telling you that if this relationship would have continued until right now, yes, I wouldn't have the opportunity, the chance to meet and to have the acquaintance on Facebook with Hugh Jackman, yes, with Michalis, yes, I wouldn't have the opportunity, of course, because I would be in love with another man. You understand now, and I wouldn't have eyes for somebody else. It's my character like this, yes. Is this another reason? Not only the sorcery blocked the things, yes, and if the sorcery blocked the things, was for my good, yes. The things developed and came up very nice, very good, because the God, the Jesus, He has a lot of knowledge, knows everything, the Jesus, that in my life will come Michalis, yes, Hugh Jackman, Michalis. I love you, I love you too much, and the Saint Paisios, he knows how much you love me, and he will make his miracle, yes. Do you know something? My religion, and not only, generally the Christians and your religion, evangelical church, they consider the homosexuality that is the biggest sin. S-I-N is the word, sin. That all the homosexual men and women, they are sinful. No, he's invalid. The Jesus Christ, the Jesus, when he came on earth and he taught the love, yes, generally, the Jesus never doomed, or he never condemnated, and he never accused the love between two men, and the love exactly equally the same between two women. This is the logic explanation. Yes. The Jesus, on the contrary, for excellence, he blessed the love, any type, any kind of love, homosexual love, heterosexual love, Normal love, friendly love, brotherly love, sisterly love, motherly love, or fatherly love. Yes, all the kind and type of loves. Blessed, yes. And he didn't say anything about the homosexual love, the love between two men and two women. He, he didn't say anything, neither positive things and neither negative things. He left, perhaps he was feeling an apathy about this phenomenon of homosexuality because during the period of Jesus Christ there were homosexuals, men and women. Yes, yes. I believe, in according to my opinion, that the Jesus and all the great saints they admit their homosexuality. This is my opinion. This is my metaphysical and telepathic opinion. Yes, and telepathic and metaphysical aspect here. That the Jesus loves the homosexuality, loves any kind of type of love between two men and two women. Okay, why the homosexuality is sin? Why? For example, myself, the nature made me like this. My DNA, my chromosomes, my genes. If I would be made, and right now blood tests about my genes and my chromosomes, there is a concrete chromosome about the homosexuality. This chromosome, my blood test will be appeared, will be showed, will be manifested. My blood tests, if I will be tested in the future, because this blood test is too expensive. Yes, costs a lot of money. If yes, what kind now of sorcery and Satan affected? Yes, is the DNA. The truth be told, this I believe for myself. But if there is something dark, metaphysical, dark thing, is valid. This thing that I told you. Yes, I would have felt. I would have the ability to fall in love, in generally terms, and women and men. Yes. But now I have not in my life, until now, I have not fallen in love with any woman, because generally I'm not feeling sexual tendency for a woman. This is logic. Yes. I have the ability, and I have the ability to fall in love only men. Yes, because I'm feeling sexual attraction, tendency, only for the men, generally in my life. Yes, and at the moment, this from 2018 until now, only for one man I'm feeling sexual attraction. Hugh Jackman, Michales, yes. I don't care for the other mans on the planet Earth. No, it's my character like this. You know, I was telling you in Brahad when my dad was alive. Yes, in other persons, that although that they are in love with somebody else, with a concrete person, yes, they are looking, they have eyes and for the other man. They are feeling sexual attraction for the other man. They have another character. This is my character. I have very stable character with loyalty. Yes. Yes, I'm not feeling anything for the other man. Only one man I'm interested. For Michales, for you, my friend, yes. It's my character like this, and then Saint Paisios, he knows this thing, and he will make his miracle with me and with you one day in the future. Because except that we are in love with each other, you, my friend, you and I, he's the same Paisios, he knows how much you love me, how much that you love me, not only for as a man and as a friend. Yes, you haven't friendly feelings inside you, except from the erotic feelings that you have inside you for me. You have and friendly feelings for me and brotherly feelings. Yes, and the same Paisios, he has appreciated this thing. Perhaps in my dream, Hugh, and the same Paisios could be. Yes. I'm not sure the same Paisios, this man that I was visiting then. I don't know, yes. This man was very kind-hearted person, very wise. He was this monk then, yes. He was telling me very good things, and about Stephen, yes, because then I was in love with Stephen in 2000, from 2011 until 2018, before our acquaintance, yes. And I had spoken for Stephen to this man, and he was telling me very good things about him, wonderful things, kind-hearted person, he loves humanity, he's feeling strong, very, very strong, friendly love for humanity. This middle-aged man, Stephen, yes, the monk told me, yes, then, strong brotherly love, Stephen, he's feeling for you. I remember the words of the monk, yes. I wanted this monk, Hugh, to be alive, and now he has died. If he was alive, to ask him about you, yes. Much more wonderful things in comparison with Stephen, he would have told me, this monk, about you, Hugh, yes. But one wise word was telling me the monk, if it will not, if it isn't in the future fortunate, if you are not fortunate, Manolis, to meet again Stephen, because I met him in Palazzomatica in Rome, during the ring Glory 3 Final 8, yes, the race. In the future, we will be found not a man, not a friend. Don't worry. The world is very big, yes, and much more famous. This thing he told me about you, and much more famous. You never know, Manolis, and another man, yes, much more extrovert, yes, much more. And Stephen is extrovert character, yes, but you are much more extrovert. You are showing much more easily your feelings, yes. You never know, Manol. You will be found in the future much more kind-hearted man, friend. Don't worry, Manol. Yes, because I was unlucky with Stephen. The thing when I met him, the things turned negativity. Yes, he abandoned me, Stephen, for his important reasons. I don't know what happened, what's going on. Yes, yes, and this was the reason, Hugh, that when you were given the concert, when you went. The tour, when you went in Switzerland, you gave the concert, yes. Then you remember the tour in Europe and in America. I didn't come to see you because I was scared to have the same things like Stephen. Yes, my dad told me, stay over here, man. Only to not have the same things with Stephen. Yes, but I couldn't leave my dad over here. Then my dad had my mom. Yes, and I went to find Stephen. Yes, but and again with my mama, she was alive. I wouldn't have dared because I'm afraid to not have the same things like Stephen. But I believe that if I would have come to find you, I wouldn't have the same things like Stephen. You wouldn't have abandoned me, Hugh, because you are different character. You are exageratedly extrovert. character, yes. And you would have told me, Manolis, I'm so glad that I'm seeing you right now, and Manolis, continue to write me on my Facebook page and internet, yes. You would have told me, yes, that nothing, you wouldn't have abandoned me, yes. This I believe. Yes. Stephen had his reasons to abandon me, yes, technically, but inside his soul, he has never removed me. As friend, I mean. No. And exactly right now, he has very strong friendly feelings about me. He has. But he has his important reasons that he cannot correspond to me. Yes. Sometimes I'm saying why. I'm very curious. Why he cannot. This is a mystery. Why he cannot reciprocate to me, correspond to me. Like a friend. Yes. Tell me, hello Manolis. Just only hello Manolis. Something like that. Yes. This I am very curious with Stephen. My dad was telling to me that Manolis, perhaps he didn't feel like you because when I was in love with him, my dad was telling me, Manolis, perhaps he's not in love with you, and this is the reason that he abandoned you because he afraid that you were in love with him. Yes. Okay, Dad. Now I'm not in love with him. I answered to him. Now I want Michalis. Why he's not corresponding? Why he's not speaking me? Why? It was now this proves that it wasn't this reason. No, it's something else, personal problem of him, perhaps. Yes. This I told to my dad. This proves, and my dad answered me. Perhaps he doesn't believe that you are in love. He believes that you are still in love with him, and you want to. And this is the reason that he's trying to avoid you. No, I don't believe that this thing. Mr. Hadji says no, it isn't this reason. It's something else. Yes. Now I cannot say things publicly. Yeah. But yes, it wasn't this reason. Yes, because I ascertained when I fell in love you, Hugh, he continued to not speak me. Yes. Now I have understood that it's not this. It's nothing to do with this. That he was afraid that I was in love with him. No. Yes. Yes. I don't believe that way. Yes. Although that he was in love with me then, and Stephen exactly equally the same. Yes. Then. Now, he couldn't reciprocate. After our meeting in Rome, in Palotomatica, he stopped. He abandoned me. But was for good, because if he wouldn't have abandoned me, and if he would have corresponded to me, now I wouldn't have made the acquaintance with Michalis, with you, my love, yes. I wouldn't be fortunate. Yes, I wouldn't have made the acquaintance with you. I wouldn't have fallen in love, my lovable friend, Michalis. Hugh Jackman, yes, Hugh. For one reason, all these things are happening general in my life, Hugh. For one reason, yes. For one reason, I had the acquaintance with you. For one reason, Stephen abandoned me in order to have the acquaintance, the erotic acquaintance with you. Yes, mentally on Facebook, with my friend Michalis. Yes, yes. For one reason, I didn't make relationship. I never made love with a man. Everything for one reason, Michalis, my friend. and this life are happening. Yes, everything for one reason. Yes. Hold on to see my mobile phone. Yes, it's okay. Everything for one reason. All these things are happening, you my friend. Yes. If I have a certain to my life. Yes. Yes, I was afraid because I didn't feel confidence when I was feeling platonic love for the man generally in my life. Yes, I was afraid that the diseases to not detect a disease. For example, HIV/AIDS. You know the pandemic in 1981. Yes, yes. You will say to me that I would have used condom, but generally you have the fear. Yes, the fear. You have the fear. There are not a homosexual men they are making love without to be in love with somebody, just only for fun. Yes. If somebody is feeling for you sexual attraction, doesn't mean that this doesn't mean this thing that he's in love with you. No, not a thing, not a feeling. Is the sexual attraction, the sexual tendency. Another thing is that I'm in love with you. Yes, these things are two different things. Yes, I have another character. My character is different. I will not make love with a man by a fluke without to be in love with him, to not have any feeling, to not have any feeling about him, just only for fun. No, I'm not belonging to this kind of character. This kind of character is belonging to the rogues. You know rogues. Rogues. Rogues in Greek means alites. Yes, to the rogues that they are going just only for fun with a man, just only for one night, and abandon him forever later. No, I'm not belonging to this kind of character. No, I'm a very sentimental person and a romantic person. Yes. With romanticism, I'm seeing the sex generally. With romanticism. This is my kind of character. Yes. And for one reason, everything are happening. Perhaps in the Jesus Christ wanted to protect me generally, to not infect a disease. If I would have made relationship with this five men that I was in love, that I was in love platonic, yes. Who knows? You never know. Yes. There are a lot of diseases, not only the virus, HIV/AIDS, a lot of things, yes. And I stayed a virgin man until now, yes. It's a pity, Hugh. Neither the sense of the kiss in the mouth, I don't know. How is the sense? Yes. Too much virgin man, pure man I am. This is good. This is good. Yes, the Orthodox Church says that this is blessing, yes. But I don't want to stay for the rest of my life a virgin man. I have how can I say I have sexual needs. I'm feeling nostalgia to live the sex, to live the love. Yes. Nostalgia with you, Michales, but too far away, accomplished man. I fell in love, an accomplished man, yes. I believe that I'm not unlucky, I'm very too much lucky that I have the acquaintance with you, and you are exactly called the same lucky that you have the acquaintance with me, yes. But you are too much accomplished only to my dreams. But you never know, you my friend, yes. Mr. Halji says that I will be met you one day in the future. One day in the future, you my friend. But do you know something, Hugh? I'm afraid now the dream, that skeleton that I saw now must be kept very careful on the road. Yes, with a new influenza. Yes, because if you will see monk or priest in your dream, if sadness could be disease. I'm afraid that this new influenza or the H1N1 influenza of the pigs. I'm wearing two masks, disinfect everything over here, yes. But this virus is very cunning, demonic virus. Sometimes vaguely it's passing and your medical mask. Yes, I'm praying to the Saint Paisius save me from this demonic disease, the coronavirus. Yes, you my friend. And I prayed for you to become up and about. Yes, to the Saint Paisius and I cried. I cried for you when I heard you that you have the illness, the disease. I cried. Yes, Saint Paisius, help him, help him, please, help him. Yes. Do you know something, Hugh? You are the unique person, man, that I have exaggeratedly the highest confidence. I trust you. I trust you, man. I trust you too much. I told you to myself, my conscience, if he was in front of me, I would have kissed him. Yes, yes. I would have accepted to kiss me in my mouth because he wanted. Yes, don't care coronavirus or any other disease. Yes, I would be sacrificed for my love, Michales. Yes, if you love somebody, you're forgetting all the diseases. If you love somebody, yes, and yes, and the irony I heard the other day that you had the disease. That's okay. You are vaccinated, 3 doses. It's okay. You are covered. Yes. So do I am covered. Vax grip tetra, the H1N1 is covering me 57%. It's okay. Yes. You, my friend. I'm so glad, Michalis, that I talked to you again. I'm so glad. Now I will go to eat something. Yes, my beef with the roasted potatoes. Yes, you, my friend. I'm so glad that I talked to you again. That I spoke to you again. Yes, yes. My lovable friend Michalis. Yes, I'm wishing one day in the future to meet me. Yes, to meet together. To give me a gift. Yes, demonstration. Man knows what kind of demonstration. You and I will go take you in the Long Island in that disco, yes. And letting sorcery infected and this kind of things, So that the reason, man, knows that you never made love with another man because the karma, the destiny was hiding my being, my presence, my appearance, yes, myself for you, my nose. Yes, this is the mystery here that I never made love with a man, because the destiny wanted you to be the first man that I will be made love in my life. Yes, never know. Yes. I'm thinking very deeply, metaphysically, I'm thinking very deeply here, my friend. The destiny, the God, wanted you to be my first love in my life. The first person that I will be made love in my life. I'm saying, I'm not sure, but or to give me the first love kiss. The first man you will be. This I understood from the nature. So that's the reason that I stayed young virgin man, yes, until right now, and not be for the rest of my life. Young virgin man, yes. I believe that something will be happening with us, something. Not too big things, but something you my friend, Apare Michalis, you know, something, and I will be closed the phone, the video. And if I wasn't, and if I'm saying now, if I was in love with you, and they gain the same sympathy I would have felt. Yes, to hug my computer. Yes, your head. I'm fantasizing that I'm hugging your head, and I'm saying, my sympathetic boy, Michales, my available child, Michales. Yes, this thing I'm saying, and if the same strong soft spot for you I would have, and if I wasn't, in love with, but this thing, it's invalid. Yeah, it's not valid. This thing, I'm in love with you. Yes. Do you think that that I'm not in love with you? Actually, you are a metaphysical man, mystic man. Yes. Yes, you, my friend. You have touched me with your Burundi one. You got to spell that I'm in love with you. Got to spell that I mean that with a very good man, and that is with the Burundi one. Yeah, you touched me with your magic wand, and you made me to fall in love with you. Yeah, my friend. With a metaphorical meaning, these things are in fairy tales exist. These things, yes. Supergirl, Burundi one, yes. To watch Supergirl, yes. The evil witch caused a spell to Ethan to fall in love with her when Ethan will be waking up, when will wake up, yes, Ethan, and he saw for the first time the Supergirl that transformed to the student Linda, yes, and he fell in love with her, yes, and has to do with magic, with sorcery. This movie, yes. You touched me, Hugh, with a Burundi one, so that I'm in love with you has tied my soul. Yes, yes. I'm joking right now. I'm very good sponsor. Yes, no. The love normally. You caused me. You enchanted me. You mesmerized me with your beauty, with your kindness, with your politeness, with your that you are sometimes a wild man, X-Men, Wolverine. Yes. I have loved you in each stage of your youth. I have loved you generally, yes. And now and then, when you were 23 years old, yes, when you had long hair in Parkinson, what a beautiful morning that you were singing. Oh my God, too much, exaggeratedly handsome man you were then, yes. I remember you when you were 38 years old, yes. And 23 years old when you were so handsome boy. In every stage of your youth, I have fallen in love with you until right now. Yes, I'm so glad, Michalis. Yes, imagine. So do I have touched you with my Burundi wand. My friend, yes. I'm joking right now. Do you think that I can respond to you that you're in love with me? No. I don't know this kind of things. Only divination methods, Hajin, tarot cards, coffee divination, civil divine. I'm not a sorcerer. No, I'm not a magician. I'm not wizard. No, this are not valid. These things to me. I'm a pure virgin diviner, human friend. Yes, Hajin mystery oracle. Yes, in these things. I don't possess yoga, transcendental meditation, nothing about all these things. You will be taught me transcendental meditation, Hugh, my friend. Okay, Hugh, thank you so much for giving me my big hug and a kiss. Sorry that I'm not touching my palm because I touched my medicine, yes, before. I'm very careful, Hugh, for all the influences generally, yes. And the poem right now I'm expressing to you. Yasu, Hugh, Yasu, Michalis. All you said so much. Sarabotos to Sokoli Michalis. Michalis, beautiful name that you have. Goodbye, Hugh, goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye, Hugh, goodbye, goodbye. Yasu, Michalis, Yasu, Yasu, Yasu.